Did you know that what you're eating every day could be secretly damaging your prostate? Millions of men struggle with urinary issues, inflammation, and even the risk of prostate cancer, often without realizing that their diet plays a major role. There's a silent dietary pattern that's slowly harming your prostate, and chances are you're eating some of these foods right now without even knowing the danger they pose. These everyday foods can trigger inflammation, disrupt your hormones, and create the perfect environment for prostate problems to grow out of control. But here's the real shocker. Many of these foods are disguised as normal or even healthy choices. What you eat can either protect your prostate or slowly sabotage it. Today, I'm going to reveal the top 5 foods you need to avoid at all costs if you want to keep your prostate healthy and avoid future problems. Trust me, this information could completely change the way you think about your diet and your health. Stay with me until the end. If you're serious about protecting your prostate and living with better quality of life, you won't want to miss this. Let's dive in. Mistake 1. Processed meats. Let's start with one that most of us are guilty of: processed meats. Yes, sausages, bacon, hot dogs, deli meats, they're also convenient, right? But here's the deal. These foods go through heavy industrial processes to extend shelf life and enhance flavor. However, that convenience comes at a cost: your health. These products contain chemical preservatives like nitrites and nitrates, which are used to keep color and prolong freshness. But studies show that when these substances enter your body, they can turn into harmful compounds, significantly increasing your risk of cancer, including prostate cancer. Processed meats are also packed with sodium, which can raise your blood pressure, cause fluid retention, and put a strain on your kidneys and urinary system. Since your prostate is closely tied to urinary function, any inflammation or stress in this area can lead to difficulty urinating and a higher risk of infection. And let's not forget about the saturated and trans fats in these foods. They raise bad cholesterol and promote chronic inflammation, something we definitely don't want for our prostate. So let me ask you, do you regularly eat processed meats? Maybe this will make you think twice next time you reach for that deli meat sandwich. If the answer is yes, it might be time to reconsider. The good news is, you can easily swap these for fresher, healthier alternatives. Fresh chicken, fish, eggs, and lean cuts of beef are all great options. You can even make your own meals, like burgers made from high-quality ground beef with natural seasonings. You get all the flavor without the harmful additives. Remember, cutting back on processed meats and focusing on more natural, whole foods will help balance your hormones and protect your prostate. Mistake 2. Excessive dairy products. Next on the list is something many people don't consider: dairy products. Milk and cheese are often seen as healthy, but when consumed in excess, they can pose real risks to your prostate health. The culprit here is a substance called IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1, which is naturally present in milk. Research shows that high levels of IGF-1 in your body can stimulate uncontrolled cell growth, which is directly linked to an increased risk of prostate cancer. In addition, dairy products contain natural hormones like estrogen and progesterone, which when consumed in excess can disrupt your hormone balance, contributing to inflammation and abnormal growth of prostate cells. Another thing to consider is casein, a protein found in milk that can trigger inflammation in some people. If your body reacts this way, your prostate could be one of the organs affected, leading to discomfort, frequent urination, or pressure on the bladder. If you've noticed these symptoms, cutting back on dairy might help ease them. Now, I know some of you might be big fans of milk, cheese, and yogurt, but don't worry, there are healthier alternatives. Plant-based milks like almond, oat, and coconut milk are excellent substitutes for cow's milk. They're lighter, free from animal hormones, and less likely to cause inflammation. If you love yogurt, try soy or coconut-based options. They're delicious, nutritious, and even support gut health, which can benefit prostate function. For cheese, go for less processed, lower-fat versions like ricotta or cottage cheese. These options are lighter and contain less sodium, which is always a good thing for your prostate and overall health. Mistake 4. Foods high in saturated fat. Now, let's talk about foods high in saturated fat. Fried foods, fast food, fatty cuts of meat, they're everywhere, and they're often super tempting. But here's what you need to know. Too much saturated fat increases inflammation in your body, which is a major risk factor for prostate conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia and even prostate cancer. Saturated fats also have a negative impact on your circulatory system. They cause plaque buildup in your arteries, which reduces blood flow to the prostate. This means your prostate isn't getting the oxygen and nutrients it needs to function properly. And let's not forget about hormones. Diets high in saturated fat can raise free testosterone levels, which can stimulate abnormal cell growth in the prostate, something that should be avoided, especially for those at higher risk for prostate problems. To protect your prostate, it's important to cut back on fried foods, fast food, and fatty meats. Instead, opt for healthier fats from sources like omega-3-rich fish, olive oil, nuts, and avocados. These foods support prostate health, improve hormone balance, and reduce inflammation. Mistake 4. Excessive alcohol consumption. The fourth enemy of your prostate is excessive alcohol consumption. Now, I know many people enjoy a drink here and there, but heavy or frequent drinking can have a significant impact on your prostate health. Alcohol messes with your hormonal balance, increasing estrogen levels while decreasing testosterone production. This imbalance creates the perfect conditions for inflammation and abnormal prostate growth. Additionally, alcohol irritates the bladder and the prostate, causing discomfort and frequent urination. Dehydration is another issue with alcohol. It's a natural diuretic, meaning it can cause fluid loss and make urine more concentrated, irritating the bladder and the prostate. This can lead to urinary tract infections and increased inflammation. So, does this mean you have to give up alcohol entirely? No, but moderation is key. Reducing both the frequency and the amount of alcohol you consume can make a big difference. And choosing drinks that are less harsh on the body, like a small glass of red wine, is a safer option than large amounts of beer or hard liquor.
Mistake 5. Refined sugar and simple carbohydrates. And finally, at the top of the list, refined sugar and simple carbohydrates. If there's one silent enemy of prostate health, it's this. Eating sugary foods, sugary drinks, white bread, and refined pasta leads to blood sugar spikes, triggering insulin surges. Over time, this creates chronic inflammation, one of the key factors in prostate enlargement and disease. Excess sugar also contributes to weight gain and abdominal fat, which disrupts hormone balance by decreasing testosterone and increasing estrogen. This hormonal imbalance fuels prostate growth. But here's the good news. You can replace these harmful carbs with healthier options. Choose complex carbs like oats, brown rice, quinoa, and whole grain bread. These carbs release energy slowly, avoid glucose spikes, and are rich in fiber, which supports digestion and weight control. And when it comes to fruits, go for low glycemic options like apples, pears, and strawberries. They're naturally sweet, packed with antioxidants, and won't mess with your blood sugar the way processed sweets do. The top 5 foods that actively protect your prostate. Let's focus now on what we should be eating. As we've seen, avoiding the wrong foods is just part of the equation. What you do eat also plays a huge role in maintaining a healthy prostate. Number 5. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that gives them their bright red color. Lycopene has been shown to help prevent prostate cancer and reduce prostate enlargement. Research has demonstrated that lycopene fights oxidative stress, which can damage cells and lead to abnormal growth. Interestingly, lycopene is better absorbed when tomatoes are cooked. So whether it's homemade tomato sauces, soups, or roasted tomatoes, these are all great options. And don't forget that tomatoes also provide essential nutrients like vitamin C and potassium, which support immune function, reduce inflammation, and help regulate blood pressure, all of which support your prostate health. Number 4. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and kale are all rich in sulforaphane, a compound with strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. Sulforaphane helps detoxify the body and supports the liver in flushing out harmful substances, which is important for preventing prostate inflammation and disease. These vegetables also help balance hormone levels by lowering excess estrogen and supporting healthy testosterone production. Broccoli is especially high in fiber, which helps improve digestion and prevent bowel pressure that could negatively affect prostate comfort. So, making these vegetables a regular part of your diet will support both prostate health and overall well-being. Number 3. Pumpkin seeds. Don't let their small size fool you. Pumpkin seeds are packed with zinc, a mineral essential for testosterone regulation and prostate protection. Zinc plays a key role in cell renewal and hormone stability, and its deficiency has been linked to a higher risk of benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Additionally, pumpkin seeds contain phytosterols, which help reduce DHT, a hormone that's connected to prostate enlargement. These tiny seeds are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and improve blood circulation. So, adding a handful of pumpkin seeds to your daily routine could do wonders for your prostate health. Number 2. Green tea. Green tea is another powerhouse when it comes to prostate health. Packed with antioxidants, particularly catechins, green tea helps reduce inflammation, fight free radicals, and inhibit abnormal cell growth. Studies suggest that drinking green tea regularly is associated with a lower risk of prostate cancer and better urinary function. One of the great things about green tea is that it's also a mild diuretic, helping your body eliminate toxins and maintain fluid balance. But remember, always go for unsweetened green tea to avoid the added sugar that could undermine your efforts. And number 1, omega-3 rich fish. At the top of the list is omega-3 rich fish like salmon, sardines, tuna, and trout. Omega-3 fatty acids are among the most effective natural anti-inflammatories. They help regulate hormones, improve circulation, and protect the prostate from uncontrolled cell growth. Omega-3s also help prevent excessive DHT buildup, which has been linked to prostate enlargement and even prostate cancer. Research suggests that men who consume omega-3 rich fish regularly, around 2 to 3 times a week, have a significantly lower risk of prostate cancer and dysfunction. If fish isn't a regular part of your diet, consider adding omega-3 supplements. Just be sure to consult with a healthcare professional first. Closing thoughts. So now that you know which foods to avoid and what to include in your diet, you're on your way to making choices that support prostate health. It's all about balance, moderation, and making small, sustainable changes to improve your overall well-being. I hope this information has helped you think differently about your diet and how it impacts your prostate health. The good news is, it's never too late to take control of your health. By focusing on whole, natural foods and avoiding the harmful ones, you can support your prostate for years to come. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What changes are you planning to make to protect your prostate? Drop your answers in the comments below. Your input is valuable to us all. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs this information, and don't forget to subscribe for more health tips. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll dive deeper into how to keep your body in top shape at any age. Remember, your best years aren't behind you, they're ahead of you. Let's make the most of them, one healthy choice at a time.